It is important to note the following when using GIS files in CBRNResponder. CBRNResponder is not a modeling software. However, CBRNResponder can ingest and display models created outside of CBRNResponder on the event map. As a result, GIS files are event-specific, meaning those of you who may work in different events will not see files you uploaded on one event in others. And finally, the supported GIS file types include KML, KMZ, and Shapefiles. Anyone can view and upload GIS data files, but only event managers will be able to manage other users' files. To view and display GIS files on the event map, you must have at least the data viewer role. Now we'll move on to our first section, uploading GIS files. If you have your own GIS file that you wish to display on the CBRNResponder event map, you can follow these steps. Step 1, open the event map. Step 2, expand the layers menu. Step 3, toggle on the GIS file layer if it isn't already on. Step 4, minimize the layers menu and expand the GIS files menu. And once you have that GIS file menu open, you are now ready to upload a new GIS file. To do so, to upload a new GIS file, click Options, then select Upload New GIS File. You will see a dialog box open that allows you to choose the file type, assign a name, and upload one of your GIS files from your computer. Ensure that the file you upload corresponds to the file type that you have selected. Once you have ensured that, select the green question mark box, the green question mark next to type to see which file extensions are accepted for that file type. Name your GIS file so it can be easily identified. Check this box if you want the file to be added to your event map as soon as it has been uploaded. And check this box if you want the responders on this event to be notified when the file has been uploaded. Based on the type you selected, upload the corresponding file by either clicking Add File or dragging and dropping the file from your computer's files. Click Validate to upload the file. The KML Features section shows which KML features are present in the uploaded file and if CBRNResponder supports them or not. If a feature present in the KML file is not available, it will appear in this list as not supported. Once your file has been validated, select Save. If you have opted to notify your event personnel when the file has been successfully uploaded, you will receive a banner at the top of the screen indicating that the file is ready to be displayed. If you have opted to automatically display the file on the map after it has been successfully uploaded, you will see it here. If you are uploading a shapefile, it requires the DBF, SHP, and SHX files. You can also upload a single SHPX or zip file containing all of the required files. Shapefiles will also be validated, and once complete, select Save. Please note, since the shapefile requires each of the DBF, SHP, and SHX files, attempting to upload any singular one of these will prompt this message. We will now be moving on to our next section, displaying GIS files. If you have not opted to automatically display the file on the map after it has been successfully uploaded, you will need to select the Choose GIS Files to Show on Map option. This will open up a list of all GIS files on this event. The files in orange are user uploaded files. We will discuss the system files later. select the green Add button next to the file name that you wish to display on the map. Select the green Add button next to the file name and click Save. Check the box next to the names to display your GIS file on the event map. You can click on different parts of the file for a description. This description will only appear if this was created in the file. For files with multiple layers, click the plus button to expand the layers. You can then select or deselect the various layers you wish to display. As you see here, we do have that first file deselected, which, as you see, is not being displayed with the rest of this map. If your event has the radiological hazard type and you have created a radiological simulation from one of the 5 template scenarios, you can add the system-generated KMZ file to your event map as well. To add a GIS file from simulation, select Options, then select Add GIS file from simulation. From this menu, use the Select button to choose any of the simulated GIS files. After you have chosen your simulated GIS file, you must enter a date or time before you can add it to your map. Please note the date you select must be before the end of the simulation date that you have selected. The simulated GIS file you have selected will now appear in your GIS file list and are available to be displayed on your event map. For each simulation generated GIS file, you can enable or disable beta, beta gamma, and gamma radiation types in this list. If you have multiple GIS files selected at once, they will stack atop one another if they are in the same location. If you would like to reorder your GIS file list, you must first select Options, then select Change the order of the GIS files. From this page, you can reorder your GIS files using the arrows next to their names. The order of 1 will be the uppermost file. Once you have them in the right order, select Save. Your GIS files will then display in the order that you defined. Now we'll move on to our next section, Managing GIS Files. To manage your GIS files, select File List from the GIS file map layer. You are now on the GIS Files page. Select the Manage button to make changes to this list. GIS files uploaded to the event will be listed here. To edit a user-uploaded GIS file, select the brown Edit button. After you've finished making edits to the selected file, select the Save button to return to the list of files. From this page, you can also upload additional GIS files. You can download the files to your desktop by clicking this icon. You can also delete any of the files on the event only if you are an event manager by selecting Remove. Now we'll move on to System Uploaded GIS Files. From the GIS Files display box on the map, you may notice that there were additional files that you did not upload with the source labeled System. These are files automatically available for you to display on any of your events. Of these System GIS files available to all, we have 2 new FEMA GIS files introduced in our 1.75 release. You can display them the same way you would display your own GIS files. The community reception centers are displayed in green boxes, while the evacuation route segments, I should say, are in black. The system uploaded GIS files include the community reception centers, the MPP evacuation route segments. Those are, again, the 2 new ones. The Blue Water NPP, power reactors regions 1, 2, 3, and 4, research and test reactors, NRC offices, materials licenses, high-level waste, fuel facilities, and decommissioned reactor sites. We will now move on to our downloading CBRNResponder data to a KML/shapefile section. You can download user-uploaded data, user drawings, and other event information From the top ribbon, select Downloads at the top to expand your options. You can either download your event data into a KML or shapefile export. Choose your preference for which part of the event map you would like to download. You can download just user data visible within the current map bounds, or download data from the entire map. It's important to note that data hidden by filters will not be included with either option. To avoid this, please use the Clear All filter under our Quick Filters menu to remove all filters before downloading. The KML or shapefile will then be downloaded for you to save to your desktop. You can then upload these files to your own GIS file software. We will now be moving on to our integration section. NARIC and IMAAC can push models directly to your CBRNResponder event page. You can request exercise and real-world models through the IMAAC Portal. All you need to do is give the event name and they will upload it for you. You can view GIS files via the CBRNResponder mobile app as well. To view models that were pushed to your event, you will select Options, then choose GIS files to show on map. Filter the source to tailor down your list of files. First, you must select the file that you wish to display. For NARIC files, you can download the reports included with the file or for information and guidance on the product. Here we see, once you open this PDF, you do get to open it directly from the event maps page. IMAAC products also have the added ability to view the model page, which includes GIS files and other documentation. Now we'll move on to our final section, GIS on mobile. You can view all GIS files from the CBRNResponder mobile app. From the event map, select the Filters button, which will take you to the Map Filters list. Once on this list, you will have to scroll down a fair bit, but you will eventually reach the GIS files. Once you reach the GIS files list, you can download and select which files you would like to display. Choose to download the file you want to display and select that save icon. Open to select the layers, just like from the website. Expand to select the layers within the GIS files. This is where you can again select which layer you would like to be visible once you return to your event map. And once completed, select the save icon to display the files on the map. Applied layers now appear on your event map. You can also click the layer to view the details of the fire. The recording from today's webinar will be available in CBRNResponder, in the resource library, and on YouTube. A copy of today's slides and the updated GIS file job aid can be found in the resource library. If you have any questions after the webinar, you can reach us at support@cbrnresponder.net. Our resource library also has many job aids and videos that could potentially answer any questions you may have.